Topping today's news, police foiling what appears to be a human smuggling operation at Arawak Key. The Bahamas delegation wraps up business at CARICOM in Guyana, and the government is still working hard to ensure that potential visitors know that the Bahamas is a safe destination. Good evening, Bahamas. I'm Jarino Saunders. This is your JCN Evening News, and it is a pleasure to have you join us. An adult male was taken into custody on Tuesday night following the apprehension and detention of a large group of Haitian nationals that appeared to be engaged in a human smuggling operation. Police say shortly after midnight on Tuesday, officers acting on information arrived at Arawak Key, where they conducted a routine stop and search of a dark-colored vehicle with 3 occupants, a 43-year-old Haitian male driver and 2 Haitian female passengers. It is reported that the driver was able to provide immigration documentation proving his legal status in the country, but the females did not. This led the officers to search a nearby white 40-foot vessel where they found 35 undocumented Haitian nationals hiding on board. The documented male was taken into custody by police, and the illegal immigrants, they comprised 26 males, 9 females. They were detained by the police and handed over to the officers from the Bahamas of Immigration Department. Investigations are ongoing as 17 Haitian nationals died, 25 of them rescued as a result of a failed human smuggling attempt that also left from a location nearby Arawak Key back in July of 2022. At the 46th regular meeting of CARICOM, which wraps up today in Georgetown, Guyana, Prime Minister Philip Davis took time to provide an update on the purpose of the meetings. During his address, he brought attention to concerns about the proper implementation of the Loss and Damage Fund for countries vulnerable to climate change. That fund was established at the recent COP28 in Dubai.
Climate change, the Loss and Damage Fund, which we are expressing our concern because, as you're aware, we are on the board for the Loss and Damage Fund, and what we are recognizing is that the developed countries are not nominating anyone for the board, which is slowing down the pace upon which the board will be constituted, so that we can effect the authorization of those funds.
Prime Minister Davis then moved on to the issue of Haiti, with a pending multinational peacekeeping force led by Kenya to be sent to Haiti to restore law and order there. Some aspects of that military force, including soldiers from the Royal Bahamas Defense Force, they're currently training in Jamaica in preparation for the operation.
It's Haiti, which still looms large. As you're aware, we are at the gateway of all the challenges that looms large in Haiti, and progress is being made with all of the international partners who's present with us: the United States, United Kingdom, France, Canada, all here contributing to see how we could find a solution to that. And so I'm hopeful that we'll find an answer for that as well.
That multinational force is meant to bring social stability to Haiti so free, safe, and fair elections may be held. However, Prime Minister Philip Davis is on record saying that solving the crisis in Haiti must be a Haitian-led solution. The Bahamas Agriculture and Industrial Corporation, BAIC, signed a memorandum of understanding with the Bank of the Bahamas this week to provide loan facilities to farmers that wish to expand their businesses and acquire land. Executive Chairman of BAIC, Leroy Major, says he hopes the agreement helps aspiring entrepreneurs in the agricultural industry realize their dreams of owning and operating a business.
In November of 2023, the Bahamas Agricultural Industrial Corporation and the Small Business Development Center, SBDC, signed a memorandum of understanding to assist entrepreneurs with much-needed financial assistance almost seamlessly. SBDC is now playing a critical role in providing prospective small and medium-sized business loan applicants with seed money to assist in developing entrepreneurship in the country. We have also entered agreements with the Bahamas Development Bank to assist farmers, food processors, handicraft, and light manufacturers with fundings for their projects. Today, it is my esteemed pleasure to affix my signature to this Memorandum of Understanding with the Bank of the Bahamas Limited, as they join us in this quest to help aspiring entrepreneurs realize their dreams of owning and operating their own businesses.
Chairman Major also explains the significance of BAIC creating partnerships with Bank of the Bahamas.
BAIC and Marla Butler & Sons signed a Memorandum of Understanding in November of 2022 to purchase and distribute Bahamian-grown processed products provided by BAIC's affiliated approved manufacturers and food processors. We look forward to signing another 2 more contracts with Marla Butler & Sons next month. Additionally, on Saturday, April 20th, the 3rd annual Taste and Tell event will be held featuring over 60 food processors and vendors who will get much needed exposure for their products on the Bahamian market.
Corporate Manager at BOB, Earl Benaby, says they are happy to support BAIC in this and future endeavors.
It's something that has been in the works for a little while. Mr. Sampson will tell you we've been working on this for a little while. So we're happy to see this moment has come at this point in time. Obviously, we have common interests as sister and brother institutions with common interests in terms of ownership. And so we do have interests in national economic development. That's to be expected. And so now we have an opportunity now to provide assistance to BAIC. We've been a supporter of BAIC for some time in terms of their philosophical and their moral intents and what they want to do. And so now we have an opportunity financially to see in which ways we can work together.
Mr. Major noted that BAIC is in the process of working closely with registered farmers on New Providence and the Family Islands to begin a crop scheduling program that will eliminate seasonal wastage of fruits and vegetables. After weeks of bad press following the U.S. travel advisory and the spike in crime, the Ministry of Tourism, Investments and Aviation, they've launched their Tourism is Everybody's Business campaign. The Minister of Tourism, Chester Cooper, announced a major media push to promote the country as a safe travel destination. Cooper says the government is working to promote the Bahamas internationally, but it is also focused on educating Bahamians on the significance of tourism.
Tourism positively impacts every single person in the Bahamas, and tourism, without question, is everyone's business. And the time has come for a reawakening of national pride in our number one industry, an enterprise which we as a nation have built with our very own hands. The message we will be conveying to the nation over the next year through this campaign will be as follows. Tourism is of paramount importance to the economy of our country. We are the custodians of a beautiful country that is annually sought after by millions and millions abroad, a country that we must grow in appreciation for and be proud of.
Minister Cooper says Bahamians can expect a number of campaign promotions in the coming weeks as the tourism officials meet with stakeholders to further assess the state of the country's number one industry.
Ministry of Tourism officials will be featured guests on all major radio shows and will make special appearances on local television. You will see TV ads with the tourism message and placements of full spreads in newspapers. We'll be taking to social media even more aggressively. Billboards with our messages have already been erected, and you'll be seeing many more of these on the streets of Nassau and all across the country. We'll also be having stakeholder meetings with various associations, taxi drivers, vendors, retailers, hair braiders, and others to hear their views and their suggestions for our continued growth and development of tourism.
The Tourism is Everybody's Business campaign will also introduce tourism education in schools across the country. And finally, in this segment, earlier this month, the Bahamas Hotel and Tourism Association raised concerns over a drag in hotel and airline bookings after the U.S. travel advisory created a media storm questioning the country's safety. Deputy Prime Minister, Minister of Tourism Chester Cooper says despite the mounting concerns from stakeholders, the Ministry of Tourism is projecting an increase in arrivals and hotel occupancy. On Monday, he shared tourism's performance for the month of January 2024 and what is expected into the month of March.
In 2023, our country made history in tourism, closing out the year at a record-breaking 9.65 million visitors. The prospects for 2024 indicate that this momentum will continue. I can reveal that in January, occupancy at the major large hotels in Nassau Paradise Island showed a great performance with an average hotel occupancy rate of 77% in the first month of 2024, up from January 2023. We are forecasting very strong occupancy levels to the end of the first quarter.
Minister Cooper revealed that hotels in New Providence have seen a significant increase in revenue despite the U.S. travel advisory, which was released in late January. He expects that increase to continue.
The large Nassau Paradise Island hotels have not only experienced an increase in occupancy, but also in average daily rates and room revenues. They have all surpassed 2019 levels, and the forecast is that to the end of the first quarter, they will also surpass 2023 level.
The Ministry of Tourism also revealing that arrivals for January were up by 13.3% overall, and air arrivals to Nassau Paradise Island up 8.1% for the same period. We'll take a break here. We'll be right back after these commercials.